Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys probably know, I haven't been posting anything recently. This is a video that I kind of agreed to do quite some time back, so I'm finally getting around to doing it. Yeah, this is the latest in the Can You Guess Which Is Real and Which Is Fake series. So let's get on with that. Okay, so can you guess which is real and which is fake? If any of you have seen the previous video, you probably already know which is real and which is fake. But for those of you who are new here, the real one is the white one and the fake one is the gray one. So in the last video, I did another Lady Dior mini fake versus real comparison. So this is actually the second one in the Lady Dior mini bag series. They didn't have white in this case. I think they ran out, so I took the gray instead. Comparison wise to the previous video's fake, I would say that this one over here is actually a lot better. The biggest improvement definitely is in the interior of the bag. The truth is, between these two, the real versus the fake, exterior wise in terms of the leather and interior wise in terms of the workmanship, they are actually on equal terms. Yeah, there isn't a lot of differences to point out, to be frank, which is amazing. But there is one area which I think perhaps all the Lady Dior fakes have not managed to fully replicate, because I also had the same issue in the previous Lady Dior fake by the other brand, but that one had a lot of other issues as well. For this current fake one, this is the only issue that I find. So if you look at the Lady Dior tag, as I mentioned previously, the real one is very, very tight. It's actually really hard to shift around. You can even kind of clip your twilly or whatever you call the handle protector underneath here, and it stays because it's really, really tight. Because it's so tight, it presses this part against the bag, which means that these alphabets don't tend to move so much. Okay, they still move, but not as badly. They don't really get out of order so often, so it says Dior instead of, I don't know, Doy.
The newer bags, they should only come with this. Before, I've seen it before where there's a serial sticker, and this plate, you should only have one of each. You should not have both. If you have both, that's a freaking fake bag. Please stay away. And another thing is the lining should line up, like it shouldn't have any wrinkling too much. Like, kind of see here what's happening here. It's a little uneven. I mean, you know, should be lined properly and flat. All the canvas should be lining properly. If you have something that's like a little bit wrinkling like this, yeah, see, it's not lining up properly. That could be also a good check. One other thing that you can check here, aside from the color, you can see the screws on this. Look at the difference. Okay, yeah, this is a good way to check. Look at the difference between these two. Look at the screws, a lot bigger hole and a little bit like uneven corners, just a lot bigger on the fake one. Let's go ahead and check the accessory. Word of caution though, doesn't mean that your accessories are authentic, that your bag is, because I see on Poshmark you're selling a lot of authentic Chanel accessories, so just please be careful. Right off the bat, like if I feel this, there's some grooves here versus this one's a little like really flat. I don't feel anything here. Here I feel a little bit of like embossing feel. This one's just flat. Also, like the box tends to be a little bit wrinkly sometimes. This one's kind of look good, so I would just check this if it's way too flat. So here's the authentic and here's a fake one. You can see here the difference in color. It should be more yellow orange color versus this one's like yellow, so noticeably fake. One thing is you can feel grooves here. This one again will have flat, and the letterings are more bold and thick. Okay, so that's one fake. Let's see a closer one. Like this one is pretty close. All right, look at that. Ooh, man, it's kind of hard to tell now, but you can see here, look at the CC here. Instead, it's gray with CC versus this one is just more white CC here. Okay, so that's one. And also the font is thicker and the lettering is thinner. So again, let me feel this. This one, wow, really good. A little bit, but not too much. Okay, you can see the embossing difference on the two. There you go. This is the authentic and this is not, this is the fake one. Also noticeably, it's like sometimes you will see like the border needs to be this color, and well, this is super close, so we cannot really compare there. But here you go. Again, what it looks like, a little bit more gray font than white. Another thing, okay? The fake font is a little bit more gray than white. Now this is a little bit different. You can see like the border is a little bit smaller.
Collection, and you want staple pieces and pieces that will hold their value. You can wear them for a long time and be classic staple pieces. I would highly recommend this boy bag and definitely the Chanel Classics bag. And the main thing about this bag I wanted to warn you guys about is that since I got it in this white, soft white color, there is an issue with color transfer. And what that means is when you're wearing the bag and it like rubs up against your shirt or your jeans, it can transfer color onto it. So the sales associate did let me know when I called back that to be careful not to wear these with like dark denim or like black jeans, because it will transfer the color onto this soft white. And you know, I've been wearing it mainly with like sundresses and dresses that aren't dark colored, and also like white jeans and light wash, medium wash jeans, and I haven't had any issues so far. And I'll show you guys. You can see, you know, there hasn't been any transfer whatsoever. So I think you're safe with that. But what I would recommend is either if you do get a new pair of jeans and you want to wear it with this, I'd probably like wash it a few times just to make sure it doesn't get on there. And then while you're wearing it, just make sure you look at it and that it's not rubbing off on there, because that would be a huge bummer to get color on this beautiful white leather on this bag. Okay, so I just want to show you guys close up, honestly, how beautiful this bag is. Like, you can see how shiny and gorgeous the hardware is, and the quilted lambskin, absolutely beautiful. And when it opens, there you have, oh, you have my Carmex in there, but this is what I was talking about with that piece, with like the material that's not leather. Not really feeling it, but it's like that. And then in terms of how long I've worn it for,
people don't have it. And this also comes in the Empreinte version, which I totally love. And the structure is actually completely different when it comes to the Empreinte, because the interior zip pocket actually goes around down to like here, so you can open it way more. So I really want to add that to my collection as well, but I feel like they're slowly discontinuing it because they don't have as many colors on it. I think it just comes in that navy and red, the Moulin Rouge color, and that's almost always sold out as well. And it's also very expensive. So I've been debating getting that or not. Maybe whenever I go to Europe next, I'll see if it's available, because that's how much I love this bag. I think it's amazing and so handy. My only gripe about this bag is the straps is not adjustable. As you can see, it's just one long strap, and it does end up, I'm only 5'1", so it is a little bit too long for my liking. So this is what it looks like. Since this is like more of like their premium priced bags, like even for canvas, it's very well made, and you can see that it has an option to like lock the zipper right there. I don't know where the lock is. Let me grab it. Let me see if it's in here. It should be, yes, perfect. So I do have the lock in here, and it's perfect. So just to show you guys the comparison between this lock and the Speedy's lock. So this is the Montaigne's lock and the Speedy's lock. Do you see how brassy that is? I wish all of them came with this nicer lock. I think we took that trip in 2017, and this lock is still perfect. And I do believe I got this Speedy after that, so that's saying something. So I totally do wish Louis Vuitton stopped doing that and put this lock on all the bags. Anyway, so this is the interior. I do stuff my bags with air paper. So it does have this gorgeous purple plum color, and I find that so beautiful. And it does have some interior pockets as well, just for a little bit more organization. And this pocket is pretty small. It's like the size of the Neo Noe. The Zoe wallet would definitely fit in here. So that's a little something. My phone sticks out from here, so I usually don't put my phone in there. And it has the same closing mechanism like the Neverfull. Although I think this is way more substantial than the one that comes in the Neverfull. This can be used as like a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag and a top handle, but I obviously love this as a top handle. I honestly don't use the strap that comes with it at all, so this